Welcome to another episode of the 10 most important smokes you need to know on Nuke. Nuke is often a map that people forget or dislike because utility plays a big role in how well you actually play the map. I would say that it's one of the team play heaviest map in the map pool as of right now. So if you don't know your utility, if you don't know your smokes in particular, you will struggle a little bit. Which is why I've made this video so you guys can be super sharp on what smokes you need to prioritize and what smokes you need to know. Now in this video, just like in my Mirage version, I will explain to you why this smoke that I'm showing is important. There's plenty of smoke guides out there, plenty of smoke videos, but I feel they all lack the explanation. They all lack the use for the smoke. So in this video, I'll show you 10 smokes, very important smokes, but I'll also quickly explain you why that smoke is important and what you can use it for. So strap on, because this video is gonna make you a better Counter-Strike player within no time. Let's get into it. The first smoke I want to show you is actually not one smoke, but 3 smokes that works together. And that is the 3 most important smokes when it comes to Nuke. This is a game-changing way of playing the map if you don't know how to do it just yet. It's of course the smokes yard I'm talking about. You want to be able as a terrorist to run across yard, get in towards secret without getting shot from heaven, under heaven, mini, warehouse, etc, etc. There's so many places the CT side players can be, so you want to be able to smoke off yard, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it right now. First one I'm showing you is what's called the second smoke in yard. You go into this position right here, you aim top right corner on the window, you jump throw, and that should give you the perfect smoke, perfect second smoke right here yard. The second one, you go a little further, you go into this corner right here, you aim top right on the box, jump throw, and that should be the perfect third smoke in yard. And the last one, very easy, you just run through it like this, aiming on the fence, aiming on this little pole, and you have the perfect first smoke. Now if I'm throwing them in a quick succession, I'm just going to show it to you one more time. Boom, boom, and boom. What this does is right now that if you're playing warehouse, you can't see anything. You have no idea whether they're going down or not. If you're playing in main, you have no idea whether they're going down or not. If you're standing up here in heaven, you have no idea whether they're going down or not. So those 3 smokes are super important for you. Get them learned, because without those, you're going to struggle massively on Nuke. Massively. Are you also super tired of people trying to scam you all the time whenever you're trying to sell or buy a new knife? Then I'd advise you to head over to Skin Baron. Skin Baron is a legit German registered company, a marketplace that on average has skins for sale 30% cheaper than on the Steam market. I use Skin Baron and I do it because I don't want to worry about people scamming me. So hell with scammers. Smoke number 4 I want to show you guys is the one that is landing in front of the door on the inner bomb side, in front of Squeaky. It's a very effective smoke and a smoke that is going to cause a lot of stress and a lot of unknownness, so to speak, for the CT side. You can throw this smoke once in a while, you can throw it every round, or you can throw it whenever you want to send down a guy fast out the door going into the vent. The smoke itself is fairly simple. There's one caveat though. You need to have shot the right side of the window up here. So when you're running out of T-spawn, just make sure you shoot that window, otherwise the smoke is not going to work. First guy, best spawn, goes into this corner. He's aiming on this line. You can see there's a little bit of a line right here. Going up to the middle, just around this position, you can figure out your own view model if you have anything to look for. You jump through the smoke, and that's gonna land perfectly in front of the door. It's causing a lot of rotation, it's causing a lot of unknownness. Because what happens if you do like this? You have one guy smoking, you have another guy doing this. And whoopsie, all of a sudden you're down the vents, and all of a sudden the opponents are feeling very uncomfortable. So to combine this smoke with sending out a guy door, to do the smoke, nading the door, and don't send anyone out and then go yard, you're constantly keeping your opponent second guessing when you're smoking off this position and nading the door. So if you want to be a nerd playing Nuke, learn that smoke, team up with a teammate, and you can win so many rounds just by throwing this one smoke to create chaos. Smoke number 5 is the smoke for heaven inside on Nuke. If you're doing a fast execute towards the inner bomb side, if you want to make your opponent second guess one more time, maybe combining it with smoke number 4 that I just showed you, or if you just want to make sure you're not dying from an AWP standing heaven and killing you all when you're rushing out Squeaky, this smoke is essential for you. You just need one guy standing on T-roof. You can stand in this position right here. You're standing on this little black spot, black dot. You're aiming right here where my crosshair is at right now, and then you jump through, boom. That's going to be a perfect smoke landing in heaven. And as I said, what this does is that when you're rushing inside, you don't have to worry about heaven. That's one less position to clear. And as a heaven player, nothing is more frustrating than standing behind this smoke. Because if you go out, you can't see anything, and right now you are super exposed. So if you throw this smoke, I guarantee you that your inner executes on Nuke would be much better. Smoke number 6, I actually want to stay in heaven because I've shown you how you can smoke off heaven as a T player in order to get the inner bomb site. So I may as well show you how you can smoke off heaven to have an advantage when you're retaking as a CT player. Let's play with the idea that you just use smoke number 5. I'm smoked off in heaven, and let's be honest, I lost control over the bomb site. So now I want to retake. Okay, cool. What can you do with your smokes in order to retake? Well, this smoke is a smoke that everyone should know. You're basically going down here and you're right-clicking the smoke on top of this little painting box, I guess it is. Boom! And what that does is it creates you a little bit of a one-way coming out of heaven. They can barely see you, but you can see door, you can see main, you can come out right here, and it's very tough for the side player who's standing down here to see anything. He doesn't know whether you're out here or whether you're out in the smoke. So it creates a little bit of a one-way, and it helps you massively when you want to retake. Once again, very simple. You just go down right here, boom. And you have this little one-way that you can work with. You can walk out and perhaps get a cheeky kill or two, or at least make it much harder for the T's to defend the inner bomb site once they got it. So we now have a smoke for T side heaven, and now we have the retake smoke as well for the CT side. Smoke number 7 is gonna be for secret. Again, I've shown you how you as a terrorist can smoke off yard so you can get down to secret. Let me also show you how you as a CT player can defend yourself against that. All right, it all makes sense. It's all adding up right now. We're learning a lot throughout this video. It's a one-way that enables you to be in a very nice position. You go in right here, you're standing to the right side, inside secret. You're aiming right here, and you're just right-hand clicking your smoke. What this does is that it's gonna drop down the staircases. Once it's hit, you can jump out right here, and you actually have a one-way right now where they can't see you, but you can see them. So if they're behind red, or if they have any idea that they want to go yard or anything, you can just stand right here, get a couple of free kills, and as soon as they start shooting back at you, drop down, and you're safe heaven. It is mega effective. I cannot tell you how many times in Face It level 10, level 8, even match main games, I've used the smokes and gotten away with a couple of kills, and the opponents were just like, what the hell is going on? So if you're facing any teams who like to smoke off yard and who are constantly going down secret, this is a way to stop it, and it's a very effective way to stop it. Smoke number 8 and smoke number 9 are once again gonna be inside the yard area. From a T's perspective, sure, I've shown you how you can smoke off the deep wall so you can get in towards secret, but I may as well show you how you smoke off the close wall as well, so you can take map control of yard, maybe get inside warehouse, or maybe at least cause some disruption in how the CTs want to approach the game. It's 2 very simple smokes, and once you nail them down, you can get a lot of map control. The first one is being thrown from this position. You basically just walk in right here. You're safe. You can't really be spotted unless they're behind CT red, which in this case, you're of course making sure they're not. You're aiming right here. You jump throw. Easy. That's going to be the first one, the left side of the smokes. The other one, you're just moving up right here. You're standing right here close to the box. You're hogging it. Then you have your crosshair in the middle of the generator, putting it up right here on the line, and you just throw it. And whoopsie, you have the second smoke. That way, yard close is smoked off. And what you can do with these 2 smokes is that if we just, once again, put them down here, just so we're sure they're still here. Instead of going down secret, now all of a sudden, you can walk in towards warehouse. You can actually take control over yard. Check that he's not sitting right here, clearing warehouse, and again, it's going to cause a lot of disruption. It's going to cause a lot of confusion. And what if you were one of those teams who would practice all the smokes that I'm showing you right now, so you both know how to do the deep wall and the close wall, and you would mix it up. Every second round you do the deep one, every second round you do the close one. The CT sides, they have no idea how to deal with that. Trust me, that is a game changer in matchmaking and a game changer in Face It as well. And the final smoke I'm going to show you in this video is a cheeky little one-way for the ramp players out there. It wouldn't be a Nuke video if I didn't cover ramp whatsoever, which is one of the toughest and most important positions you can play on a CT side. You can create a nice little one-way. All you have to do is walk up right here. You're aiming right here with your crosshair. Your right-hand throw, that's going to land on top of this pole. And look at this. A cheeky little one-way where you can see the feet and you can see the legs of any terrorist trying to walk out ramp. They may think that they're safe because of this smoke, but nah, it's actually working in your advantage. And that right here, that is giving me a lot of free kills. a lot of free kills. So make sure you practice it. I'll just show it to you one more time as it's very simple. Go right here, right hand throw. It's a little bit forgiving as well. And whoopty, you can see there's a gap below the smoke. And if anyone is trying to walk in ramp without your consent, well, guess what? They're dead. I sincerely hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I sincerely hope that you guys learned something from watching this video. 10 smokes that's going to help you to become a much better Counter-Strike player, not only to facilitate yourself, but to facilitate your teammates as well. No one, trust me, no one loves a smoke nerd more than I do, and trust me as well when I'm saying that your teammates, they're going to be so grateful for you if you can show them the smokes or if you can throw the smokes for them in a game of Counter-Strike. Utility will undoubtedly make you a better player, so spend the 10, 15, 20 minutes, learn these smokes, start to use them in the game, and I promise you, you will be a much better Counter-Strike player. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like, please leave a subscription, suggest it to a friend, send it to a teammate, and maybe in the comments below, you can suggest what video I should do next. Pimp, over and out.